Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome, my Scorpio friends and friends of Scorpio. This is the Divine Phoenix Rising Tarot, and I'm Zachary. Thank you guys for joining me here, and welcome to my table. So this is your first weekly reading of the year, January 1st through the 7th. Happy New Year's, you guys. Thank you for joining me here. If you're new, welcome everybody. If you are returning, thanks for coming back, guys. It's good to see you again. So I do pull oracle cards prior. I meditate on your energy for channel messages, and then we look at the tarot after that. So I will be honest, this is the first reading where I was told not to pull any oracle cards. I did pull an animal spirit card, but I was told no oracle cards, which was interesting. So I'm going to talk to you about the message that came through because it was a little bit more complex as well. So what I saw was, it was like a clock. It had two hands on it that were moving around, but each hand was half of a circle. So it came together and formed a full circle on one pass every time. And initially it encapsulated the number 4. And then there was, I don't know, I guess how to describe that. Being able to move the hands. What I thought about was, actually, the game, the most recent Zelda game, there's an ability in there where you can freeze time, and there are some puzzles where you have to adjust time or move things backwards in order for things like that to come together in a perfect way. So there was a need to change, to manipulate what was being encapsulated there from the 4 to changing to the 6. So what that said to me, few different meanings, moving from the 4 to the 6. 4 is a number of stability, looking at it numerologically, looking at it in the tarot. 4 is about stability, is about logic. The Emperor is number 4 in the tarot as well. So power, control, order, confidence as well. But stability is a part of that. 6, the number 6, ultimately, like in numerology, is about familial dynamics, harmony, love, connection. The Lovers is number 6 in the tarot. So that is about the journey to harmony as well. It's also a form of stability. So I thought it was interesting to move from stability to stability. The way that that came through to me was moving from more of a controlled, not that this is a bad thing, but a controlled version of stability to trusting and allowing another component to start adding stability to your life as well. This could be in the form of a relationship. It could just be trusting others, having somebody else's energy be a part of yours and your experience. So moving from a solitary stability to more of a joint stability. Moving from order to harmony, okay? There is harmony in order, but it's more of a logic, moving from logic to heart, from head to heart, okay? Simple message, like I said. I loved it, though. It was really, really fun to piece all of that together. So the animal spirit that you guys got, the animal spirit energy you got, is Hyena. And I actually wanted to read directly from the book on this because it was the only animal, or it was the only oracle card you guys got here. So the Hyena is a fire energy. It's about humor, wit, and sarcasm. The Hyena personality is a jokester and crowd pleaser, but below the surface there are unfulfilled dreams to be realized. When the Hyena card appears, it's time to reflect on your reliance on sarcasm and humor to express your truth. Are you using jokes to hide old resentments in relationships, or to mask things that you feel uncomfortable discussing? What would happen if you took your goals seriously? When this is when it's in balance, charming, witty, fun to be around. When out of balance, scrappy, petty, suspicious. To bring it into balance, the book recommends sobriety. So for some of you, I feel like it could be like a heavier message of sobriety. Maybe this is something that you are being heavily encouraged to examine and approach for a greater balance. For others of you, I don't feel like it's like, you can't touch this or that again, but there's a request to get back to your own energy, to remove the influence of other energies in order to get back to that center, to balance, okay? So let's move into the tarot. Like I said, very interesting energy or message so far. I'm excited to get into the message here, see what's going on. Spirit, what do we have for Scorpio? Scorpio, 10 of Pentacles here. Community, you guys, connection. being that jokester, somebody who is a crowd pleaser. Not that you're doing it for pleasing the crowd, but you are just that funny that it is enjoyable to the crowd, is what I get. So this, you guys, thank you guys for being here and for your love and support. I did hit 5,000 subscribers on Christmas Day. Thank you for your love and support. I have a contest going as promised. That information is a pinned comment in the comment section, so feel free to enter if you'd like a chance to win a free reading with me, avec moi, okay? If this reading is resonating with you, please consider liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, hit that notification bell. Those are all fantastic ways to support me and the growth of this channel, and I truly appreciate it, you guys. I have my Cash App and PayPal links in the description too if you feel called to donate or tip. Thank you so much. I also give personal readings, and that information is in the description as well. So feel free to check out my website. Is this one? Okay. King of Wands. Yeah, you guys are... This is a leader, okay? Somebody who is inspirational. They are a creative visionary as well. There's somebody who's good at directing others for the greater good. So what I'm getting from this... Okay, sorry about that, you guys. Somebody was firing a gun, all right? I don't know. I live behind a high school here, actually, downtown. It's not the worst area, but it is downtown, you know. I had to take a second here, okay? I had to take a break and recollect and calm. There was gunshots fired. I'm going to edit that out of the other portion of the clip here, but sorry about the splice is what I was trying to say. So coming back to your message here, I thought about just starting this over again, but I feel like I'm meant to just keep going forward here. The King of Wands feels important to come through. So your hoe, as I was saying, this is a leader. This is, like I said in the last video that I did for you guys, mentioning the light qualities and the shadow qualities of a Scorpio. Being a leader is a part of the light side of the Scorpio. So what I see in this is you guys are, this is your drive. This is what you want. This is what your heart is working towards as well. Being the leader that you were born here to be. Okay. So moving into the other deck here, and that's my This May Hurt Tarot. This is my Modern Witch Tarot. All right. So Spirit, what do we have here for Scorpio for January 1st through the 7th? This is also a general message. General message, everybody. So if it is resonating with you, please let it resonate with you. If it's not, that's totally fine. No need to make something fit that doesn't fit. It is normal for energies to be flopped, fluid, or portions applying, other portions not. I am reading for a great deal of people. It can apply to various people in your life as well, major players. Use your head, heart, and intuition to discern what may be for you or not. Feel free to take a look at your rising moon and Venus as well for other portions of information in your life right now, okay? So Wheel of Fortune is what you guys have at the bottom of the deck here. This is going to be your fear or aversion, something that you are avoiding. This is, the wheel is not in our control beyond learning a lesson of karma. So I feel like there is a fear towards things. What I'm seeing is like the other foot coming down, okay? A fear towards something turning for the worse. For some of you, this may be because I'm being brought back to the hyena here, using that humor, that sarcasm to get through pain. And I feel like that's why, or if there are issues with sobriety, that's why things have been going, well, shit. And it's been really difficult. And there's absolutely no judgments from my side here. That is not why I'm here, is to judge. I am here to help channel messages that may be helpful, okay? So that's totally understandable, although I do feel that is not the case. There isn't another foot that's going to be dropping here. Any of the feet have already dropped is kind of what I'm getting. So it's important to, I mean, at any point, it's important to stay on the sunny side of life is what's coming in. Don't ignore the things that you need to pay attention to, but there's not another foot that's going to drop. Okay, Scorpio. So in your general here, you have Queen of Swords to start. This is going to be someone who is pursuing truth, is looking for the truth of the matter. They are kind and compassionate, but they're blunt. They are direct. I feel like this is the energy, like the energy the hyena is talking about. If this is you, there's a need, whether it's that you need to be sober from something temporarily or maybe more long term. There's a need to get honest with yourself here, to be kind and compassionate about that, but to be truthful. And for others, you know, the application of the humor, hiding behind humor or sarcasm because there are things that need to be worked through, pain and that sort of thing that need to be expressed in other ways, like being direct and honest and kind. Okay. Crossing this, you guys have 9 of Pentacles. So calm and collected thought is what comes through here. Peace is a part of the 9 of Pentacles too. She's got so much coin that she is content. She's at peace because her finances are in, her abundance is in a place where she doesn't have to worry about that. She can just tend to her garden here. You know what I mean? So I feel like this is impacting your ability to feel content, to feel peace, whatever storm is going on inside. And that was, I mean, the note of the last reading that we did as well was just moving more towards that light side of the Scorpio, healing components. Okay, let's keep going here. Any other information for the general portion here, please, Spirit, for Scorpio that they need to know? And Happy New Year if I didn't say that already. Those, the gunshots threw me off. I don't know. As they do. Oh boy. Like I said, it's not, I don't live in a terrible area. It's just everybody seems to be, the world's falling apart. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention at all. It's kind of like an organized falling apart though. Ace of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. So I do feel like there is a new idea coming through. Logic is being highlighted with that. Not to avoid the emotions, but to separate the reality of logic, which is what the Queen of Swords is talking about too, from emotions that may be clouding your judgment, okay? It's important to pay attention to the emotions, but to separate, if something is inflamed, let's say emotionally, to start looking at it logically to help get you through. Like if sobriety is something that you need to take a look at. So 6 of Cups here is what clarifies this. This is happy memories comes through. So your ability, like the 9 of Pentacles here, to feel peace, happy, abundant, calm. A gift also, this is like a gift from your inner child to you is the way that I take it. It could be either direction, giving your inner child a gift too, but I feel like this is a gift from your inner child. There's a message that they have for you. Maybe that's a component of the pain that you're struggling with relationship-wise. Any more information here, Spirit, for Scorpio in the general? Because 6 is what you're moving to in my meditation, like I said, channeling that message. You're moving from 4 to 6. And this is a 6 of Cups here. So moving towards that message, past life connection, someone with heavy influence from a past life is with you. I was kind of getting the thought too of like a grandparent is what's coming through here. It's like a piece of wisdom, or it's coming through as a gift, but I don't know if it was a physical gift or if it was like a story that was passed down, or just remembering your connection with a family member in the past. This is being highlighted, 2002 on the timer here. That's a little bit ahead because I didn't stop it after the drive-by. I don't know. Evaluation, feed out what doesn't serve you, reevaluate the situation. And the hyena is encouraging you to do that as well. So judgment, this is the good stuff for you. I feel like this is a moment of liberation, of allowing the true, authentic spiritual experience that you are to come forward. To be able to release yourself, yeah. Yeah, let's keep moving forward here. Knight of Wands, to clarify that. Get back up on your horse and try again. This is how I feel. Maybe that's the gift that's coming through for you guys. Encouragement from somebody in the past. Because that's your good stuff here. Like your gift here in the present is the ability to get up and try again. Maybe, like, I don't want to, beat a dead horse on that. If you are somebody who's struggling with a substance issue. And sobriety, it doesn't have to just be like drugs, alcohol. It could be porn. It could be codependence. It could be enmeshment, gambling. But there's a form of, so it's called emotional sobriety. If there is something, we'll use alcohol as an experience. Weed could, I mean, anything, okay? Any habit that was picked up or addiction, something to replace an incident that left trauma. If you have been using that situation to avoid that, what happens when you quit that substance or activity is emotional sobriety. You're not capable really of fully processing that experience until that substance, whatever was used as a crutch to replace that, is gone. So it can come flooding back in, and you have to process through what you haven't processed through in the past. That's kind of what I'm getting from this. Although that is not a fun experience, trust me, I have absolutely been there. It is not, or it is truly a gift. It is giving yourself a gift. Any other information here in the good stuff for Scorpio? 5 of Swords here. So this is conflict. I feel very much, because it can be winning at all costs or planning to win at all costs. I feel like this is the energy of like fighting the demon is what comes through. Having that energy towards that, for those of you that this applies to, getting angry at that, getting angry at the behavior, wanting to change it. And it's okay to have that kind of emotion towards it and to use that. Anger helps us change, right? Anger gives us energy to do things. It's not super healthy when it's just constantly being directed at everybody all the time. But in a specific situation where, like, you know, I used to smoke weed all the time. I'll use that as an example too. And I know that may seem like a lesser degree for things, but I was truly addicted to it. It was really, really difficult to stop. I had to really get angry at the situation to utilize that energy to change. The King or the Knight of Wands has that energy as well. So that can be a part of the gift that you're receiving right now. Or maybe that is the gift. Like, I feel like it's encouragement from the past. Any other information here on the good stuff for Scorpio? Energy activation, connect to the divine through meditation or prayer. A new opportunity, insights gained from a new experience, job, or partner. I do feel it, and wisdom, knowledge gained through experiences or from a wise counselor. For some of you, finding a counselor could be helpful if you are working through issues like that, even a substance abuse counselor. For others, I feel like it's wisdom that's passed down from somebody from the past, like I said. I feel like this is a chance for a new opportunity, a new experience here in life. Moving into Pluto and Aquarius here next year, there are a lot of changes that are happening. Neptune in Pisces, there are a lot of changes that are happening, okay? So I feel like this is your specific chance here of shifting things if this applies to you, okay? And energy activation, as always, definitely connect to the divine. They want to support you right now, especially through something like this. It's okay to take support. That was the message of last week, just stepping away from stoicism, right? So opening yourself up to assistance in that way it's cool, man. It's cool beans. So the hidden influence or the driving force here, you guys have strength. This is your chance to gain strength, to be strong, to take courage. This is the higher mind overcoming the lower animal instincts too. So right along the lines there of whatever the sobriety is, the Hyena is recommending. And like I said, there's a range, you know, like you could really be struggling with something that you really need out of your life, period. And for others of you, maybe it was just a really rough holiday and you need to take a break from the sauce. You know what I'm saying? Either way, or anywhere on that scale, there's that encouragement so that you can have at least a temporary or more permanent emotional sobriety so that you can process through some things, okay? The Empress, this is intuition, healing, being receptive. The driving force here, the hidden influence, is reception, I feel like. Being open to, that's what the Judgment is, going inside and releasing your true, authentic spiritual self. So being receptive to that energy as well, because you're wanting to move towards leadership. Well, a leader leads from the front because they've been there, right? They're showing the way because they already traversed that path. A leader is not on Google Maps from the back telling everybody where to go. You know what I'm saying? I almost said MapQuest. Date myself there. Just MapQuest it, you guys. Any other information here for 2626 for Scorpio? 10 of Swords. There's nothing left for you. This is the driving force, like I said, hidden influence. The influence here is you guys can't take, you're full of swords, okay? No more room at the end for more swords. All pain, no gain. It's time to move forward, and 9 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You can't take any more swords, you guys. It's time to start a new journey here, new opportunity. Let's keep moving forward. So your challenge or obstacle here, you guys have 3 of Pentacles. So this is working with others, success in working with others, combining your skills with others to produce something more than the sum of your parts. What I feel like is like you're one of these pentacles here, and that energy of you is the King of Wands, that leadership quality that's waiting for you to balance this statue here. But you're having a difficult time getting to this energy. And part of it could be feeling confident that maybe you deserve that, or that truly deep underneath you are a leader. Needing to own that. What I think about is who was your idol, I guess? That's not really the right word. Who did you look up to as a child? That could be the gift from the past too. Who can you emulate from your past that was a leader in your past? But for others of you, this is like a counselor working with a counselor, talking and listening. So some of you may be struggling with opening up, speaking, even to yourself. 10 of Pentacles clarifies this. So this is your community, ultimate material and spiritual abundance. We're talking about some serious shit here, you guys. Serious good stuff, okay? That's waiting for you. Like I said, if this is you, this applies to, there is the factor of emotional sobriety that will come into play if you have to step away from something. Please be prepared for that. If you need to reach out to a counselor, do it. Educate yourself on what emotional sobriety looks like. Get on Google. Like, we have access to that these days, and thank God. But it is, it's a legacy as well, building and leaving a legacy. That past life connection here in the general, like the 6 is talking about too, because you go from the 9 Pentacles to the 10 here in the challenge. For some of you, I feel like this is like an inheritance. Somebody's left you, or you may be stressed out or conflicted about the inheritance that you may be passing on or could pass on to your future generations, either financially or spiritually, genetically even. I feel like there's this concern for some of you. Interesting. Can we get some more information on that, please, Spirit, for Scorpio? Why the 10 of Pentacles here in the obstacle? The Chariot. Okay, so yeah, this is the Chariot, 3 of Swords at the bottom of the deck here too. I do feel like for some of you, there may be somebody that you've lost. You could be receiving an inheritance because of that. For others of you, that might be the heartbreak because of what you could or will pass on or lack thereof. Anyway, Chariot here is moving forward. The individual driving the Chariot here is moving to a completely new place, somewhere where it's way different from where they are now. So there's this action of changing everything, okay? A complete change. Being in your obstacle or challenge, that's the energy that you need right now. You have to fully move away from these 10 swords. That requires a complete transformation. Yes, that can be difficult. Absolutely. That can truly be an obstacle. Any other 30-30? Any other advice here for Scorpio? Declutter. Let go of old items. Create a new sacred space for yourself. I feel encouraged to recommend patience at the bottom. Manifestations are on the way. To rearrange your living situation. If you haven't moved things around for a while, switch things up. That could be a baby step in the direction of changing things, okay? Especially if there are areas where you live where Like, let's say you have a chair that you drink in all the time, or smoke weed, or what have you. Switch that space up, because our energy sits, it creates an imprint. We can actually record it now. I think last time I read it was even up to 30 days or something. And I was reading about that specifically with depression. So depending on what's happened in the last 30 days, those emotional states that you've been in, that is all still in a space affecting you unless you're clearing it out, okay? So moving things around specifically helps instantly break up that imprint. You can do that through saging, blessing as well. I just feel encouraged to mention that came through. So the way that I'm looking at these two outcomes is the light outcome, the shadow outcome, the highest vibrational possible outcome, and then the lowest vibrational possible outcome. So you guys have the Seven of Cups and Judgment again. So Seven of Cups is going to be multiple choice. It's a multiple choice test. I feel like this is spoiled for choice for you guys. Having illumination, like things being cleared up. It could be connected to sobriety, like having the mind become a little bit clearer. This can be confusion. So I feel like there is something happening that is creating clarity. The Judgment, just like in your good stuff here, moving towards the benefit, 32 as well, lots of synchronicities today, guys, is releasing your true self, okay? Releasing your whole ass spirit. Showing all 10 spirit fingers. This is moving from an old life of rot into a new life, direction that you were meant to go. Any other pieces of information for Scorpio here? Woo. So you have Page of Wands and the Empress. Knight of Pentacles, there's that encouragement to get moving, and in this path you are. The Empress and Page of Wands. So Empress, again, is that receptive. Did you have Empress? Was that? Yeah, it was Empress in the driving force. I was saying, I thought you had Empress. This is your receptivity. You are opening up to yourself and to the possibilities that you can create. The probabilities that you face becoming a leader by freeing yourself up from the pain, whatever the sarcasm and humor is trying to cover, okay? Healing. For some of you, it could be a divine counterpart as well. The Empress. You have the Emperor in the shadow side, so we'll talk about that too. But yeah, it could definitely be a divine counterpart coming in for you. Page of Wands. This is being excited to start something again. It's starting a new journey and feeling hella good about it, okay? Take that path, Scorpio. That's what you want. That's the one you want. I mean, do what you want. But I feel like this is the path you want. So in the shadow, you have the Magician and the Emperor. The Emperor is the other divine counterpart. Being in the shadow side here, I feel like this is a missed opportunity, okay? Or a divine counterpart. That's in the light side. The Magician is going to be your ability to manifest. It's your ability to completely overhaul you, just like the Chariot's talking about. You have the ability to do this, but the opportunity has been left to stagnate, okay, to mold on the counter. So that's what I do feel like this is the loss of. It's the loss of control. It's the loss of power. It's a loss of presence. All of those things come as a result of substance abuse, right? But whatever the hyena is talking about, the humor and sarcasm that you're using to avoid situations that need to be healed, that is all trying to pull you away from a present moment. It's trying to pull a different moment to cover that up. So any other information here for Scorpio on the shadow opportunity? Nine of Swords. Okay, this isn't the opportunity that you want. Outcome is what I meant. Ooh, Tower at the bottom. Ooh, you guys. Ooh, yuck. Ew, David. That's not what you want. Ew, David. So nightmare, you guys, okay? Anxiety, insomnia. You deserve your sleep. And the Tower is, what I'm getting from this is if you don't make the choice right now, especially moving into Pluto and Aquarius, this choice will be made for you eventually. So I recommend making the choice for yourself while you still can. you'll survive, of course, but the Tower is violent upheaval. It's change and transformation that comes at a great cost. And you guys don't want to pay that price, you know what I'm saying? Deception, false illusion, scarcity mentality, falling into bad habits. Yes, 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 yes. So, Scorpio, I love you, truly, truly. I know that you can approach this. It is not outside of the realm of your capabilities. And I know that you can work towards the true leader that you are or born to be, okay? I love you guys so much. Thank you for joining me here this week, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Please have a wonderful start to the beginning of your year. All right, bye.